Well, that's all we got for you guys, boys, today, all right? Welcome back to the Full Bean Show.
What a way to start the show today.
Bean number 2. It's your boy, Ozzy.
Bean 1, David.
Frankie.
Is he Bean 3?
Sure. You want to be Bean 3, Frankie?
No, you guys are the leads and the talent. I'm just making
Well, that's
sure
why
you
you're
guys...
3.
All right, I'll take it.
All right, Bean
Just
number
kidding,
3.
Frankie, you're highly appreciated here.
Yeah, you're in the podium. Today we're going to talk about the
NASCAR.
Bristol Dirt Race. Yeah, like David just screamed it out. NASCAR. We got our NASCAR merch on right here. Look at this. NASCAR. David's got the official NASCAR shirt.
I mean, it's official.
He's the NASCAR guy. So if you guys need one,
nope, not even close to a
come
NASCAR
after him.
guy.
He's the NASCAR guy.
We're trying to become NASCAR guys.
We are. We're trying to give NASCAR a really strong chance to get us into the sport.
And so far, mixed bag.
Mixed bag.
Mixed bag.
Would you say today's race was a positive or a negative or a neutral?
Okay, so last time we spoke on NASCAR, it was the COTA race, road course.
Road course.
One of the most, at least in recent memories for me, one of the most entertaining races that we've seen.
Mm-hmm.
And going on to this weekend, I believe there was a race between this one and that one. It was like an oval, regular race. We didn't watch it. And then this race, I thought it was going to be exciting because it was a dirt track. And it's a bit of a snooze fest.
It was a bit of a snooze fest. Yeah, like David said, we were going to give NASCAR another chance. With this one being a different typical oval race, it's going to be a dirt track. Thought there would be more entertainment, but no.
I mean, there's little pieces of, entertaining, segments throughout the race. And I mean, I
just feel like there wasn't that great racing out there.
Yeah,
entertaining racing.
You don't see like a crazy move, that's like, oh, wow, he set it up.
The commentators were obsessed with the 360 that everybody was doing,
I mean,
which was kind of cool. But
that's the most entertaining thing. Is
they were
milking
out of it.
Someone spins out and then gains control again, which is cool and everything. But it's just
that's all they could talk about.
That's all that the race was about, And we talked about some of the things that we liked about the NASCAR race in COTA was, how robust the cars are,
Mm-hmm.
and how that could be part of the racing. Elbows out, there's contact, and you can still race.
Mm-hmm.
And then here, I guess we can, we see the same thing, but it's just, I don't know, it was just.
I think we didn't see it as much as I think COTA was more.
Well, COTA, we had the restarts at the end there, like 5,
mm-hmm.
and it was more. I mean, I don't know, maybe because we're bigger fans of road course and not just ovals. Although the Indy Oval we talked about I think last week was it was pretty entertaining.
It was.
I mean, it wasn't the most entertaining thing I've ever seen, but it was more entertaining than this week.
This one was kind of hard to really pay attention and really not just zone out.
Yeah.
Halfway. So.
Yeah, I think we watched it here in the studio this time, and when we recorded the race reactions, and there wasn't many.
Mm-mm. So this was the Bristol dirt track in Tennessee. I think it was 250 laps. Yeah. Obviously, the whole gimmick with this one was that it was going to be on the dirt, and I believe they do it that so they can bring back in the day where they used to race in the dirt.
Yeah, I mean, that's where I think stock car has its origins, in like dirt tracks and
mm-hmm.
and on the beach and things like that.
Yeah, and we saw for the majority of the part of the race, which had 3 stages, stage 1 and stage 2 was usually just Larson at the front of the grid.
Well, I think Larson wins the first stage, and then
stage 3 is when he starts just going downhill, starting to have a meltdown.
Who won the first stage?
Larson.
And then who won the second?
Reddick? I think Reddick, yeah.
And then our boy Christopher Chili Bell.
Yeah, Christopher Chili Bell
taking the
W at the
W. I don't know about these stage winners.
Yeah, true, because I guess the stage 3 is the one that you kind of want to win.
Yeah.
Because it's the last of the race. The last.
And we need someone to come. We're new to NASCAR, and we're trying to give it, a good old
chance.
college try. And we've seen some interesting things. We've also seen some boring things. And it's kind of a shame that we see the stands here in this race, and it was
Oh yeah, that's something to note about on this
empty.
one. It was empty.
No one in the stands.
Yeah.
And so I don't know if they're trying to, obviously they don't want that to be the case. So maybe they should contact us because we always get some good ideas here at Full Beans.
We'll put some asses to the seats. I mean, yeah, that's why we're trying to give it a chance because I guess not every race is going to be exciting. Not every baseball game is exciting. Not every soccer game.
Every race every series that we've covered.
Yeah, or
not
any
every
sport.
Race is, they're not everyone is exciting. Which is why mixed bag. It's a 50-50 right now. We've watched 2 races. One was very exciting and very entertaining, and then this one was very hard to stay awake.
Yeah. So
literally, like, you can see David like almost knocking out.
Yeah, but our producer back there has 6 shots of coffee in him as we're watching the race.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a dirt track. He was about to leave some skid marks somewhere else.
But yeah, I mean, there's really nothing really talk about. I mean, we can talk about just Larson being in the front and then has a meltdown towards stage 3. Kind of shows you what we were talking about last time with NASCAR, that you could be at the front most of the race, but if it's how you finish.
There were some exciting punches thrown by Larson and Pierce.
Pierce, yeah. Pretty sure.
Pierce? I think his name is Pierce.
Pretty sure those two will have a
Priest. That's who it was.
Priest.
It was Larson and Priest.
They'll have some words to exchange later on.
I hope like in the movies and stuff when they like run, like they walk to each other's like garages and then they start fighting. Maybe that should also be part of it. Like hockey, like fighting is part of the sport.
Oh, okay.
They should also have like a
post-race fight.
Yeah.
Where all the drivers are just all together and all right.
Yeah.
Whoever has beef with each other.
Battle Royale.
Yeah. There's just a spot, a point in the at the end. Like, all right, you guys were duking it out. It's time to duke it out for an extra point or
Or do you guys want to duke it out or not?
Yeah.
That's not bad of an idea.
See, that's what I'm saying. We'll get asses in seats.
Yeah. Because that would solve anything if we have learned that whenever you have beef with anybody, just a good old scrap.
Yeah, not like
good old scrap.
Not anything that's hurting that hurts each other.
Nothing where it's life threatening.
Yeah, or nothing that you're like you end up in the hospital or anything. But a good old couple punches in there.
A little scrap,
A good old couple gut punches.
And then after you're friends.
Yeah.
The bond's better.
Yeah.
A little repair. And
it's just releasing of that tension.
Yeah. It's kind of like a therapy, but instead of talking, you're
talking with these right here.
You're duking it. But that wouldn't be that bad of an idea. But towards the end, we see Christopher Chili Bean coming in for the victory. Reddick
okay,
too.
Well, we should. I guess let's explain to why we have dubbed him Christopher Chili Bean Bell.
Mm-hmm.
So as we were,
watching
all these races, we're learning something, and they were talking about his history through racing, and it turns out that Christopher is a 3-time Chili Bowl champion.
Chili Bowl, what a cool name!
Yeah,
what a cool title!
What a good race name.
Chili Bowl champion.
The Chili Bowl champion.
And here at Full Beans, we wouldn't mind some chili beans in there too.
Yeah, so he's the Christopher Chili Bean Bell.
So is he the driver to that you're more favorite to now to look out for?
Since I have I guess Daniel Suarez is one to look out for, but he was he even in the race today?
Who knows? He might as well just stay at home, honestly.
So he's I guess he's up with my favorites, Chili Bean Bell.
Yeah, but that's the thing with NASCAR though. Like next week, he might be not even in the front.
Well, we see Reddick. He's pretty.
That's what I was gonna mention. Reddick was
pretty consistent. Jinx.
You want me soda?
Oh. What you get? I didn't say your name.
What?
I said Jinx.
And I dodged it.
But you're supposed to be quiet.
He's always making up these rules.
Frankie. Is that not the rule?
Frankie, don't lie. Don't
I have to say his name. I have to
okay?
say his name.
Don't peer pressure into him.
Honestly, I don't remember.
Exactly.
I've heard,
Oh my gosh.
I've
Regular
heard
show.
I've heard a couple different
Let's
rules
go.
for that game.
All right, comment on the freaking rules. That's the rule.
Comment if David's right.
It's a regular show episode.
If not, you don't have to comment. That's cool too.
Just like and subscribe.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram. Full Beat Show
I'm
and
gonna walk
TikTok.
out this episode right now.
Full Beat Show, dude. You're not walking out, dude. Because
We're
I'll
gonna-
drag
we're
your
gonna-
ass back inside.
We're not that big yet where you can go full diva.
We're gonna have our own Royal Rumble right after this.
Really?
Yeah, you and me.
Boxing gloves or no boxing gloves? Gloves off?
Fisticuffs.
Oh.
It'll be on the TikTok.
But yeah, I mean, that's kind of it, honestly. After 250 laps,
Yeah.
you really don't really get
Couple
anything else.
cool 360s. And
Honestly,
Surprising, no like major hits where like someone like a car goes flying like in cars.
Mhm.
Like that was pretty interesting.
Well,
even though we saw like we did see a couple cars get hit, except for like the what was it, the Priest and
Priest and
Larson?
Larson.
yeah, that was like
There
that
was some
interesting,
checking.
like, where
There
they
was
were-
some like on purpose they were checking each other.
but they weren't like ramming right into
I
the
don't
car.
know.
They're
They
just
kinda-
bumping in there.
They kind
It
of came
was-
in at the
it was a
end.
little hard, yeah.
There was some.
that last hit looked
Oh,
like
yeah.
they were trying to take each other
Yeah.
out.
But yeah, nothing crazy. So I think this was just one of the more calmer races. Like the interesting thing was the 360 that hit no one, but looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was speaking about cars. That's exactly why I was excited for this race, because well, first off, sadly, Lightning McQueen turns out is not an actual racer, and and
Life was not a highway.
yeah, and I was expecting a dirt track, famous Doc Hudson line. You go hard enough left, you'll find yourself turning right, and that's what I thought was going to be the case here on the dirt.
You're hoping for that.
That's what
huh?
I was hoping for. I wanted to see Doc on his little stand, and Luigi out there as the one-man pit crew.
Tires in the air. Like sub 2 second NASCAR pit stop.
And that's quick for an F1 pit stop, let alone a NASCAR pit stop. So I think Cars kind of put it up too high.
As the racing?
Cars has put the excitement of those races too high. Because
well, who knows? Maybe we'll see a NASCAR race similar to Cars, and that's standard of level. Like we said, we're giving it a college try and see what's up.
It's not over. It's not our last NASCAR.
We'll give our final verdict at the end of the season.
Yeah, I guess we'll revisit the. I will continue to watch. Hopefully,
We're still experiencing
hopefully
it.
we can get some. Someone needs to contact us for something in terms of ideas.
Yeah.
So there's someone out there that is
The creative team for NASCAR needs to
someone out there. Come contact us. We got great ideas. We don't even share them all here because we got to keep some hid away in the back pocket.
Yeah, like I don't understand why they just don't steal some ideas from Mario Kart. Like good hamburger to the windshield.
Hamburger, Bubba Wallace in the McDonald's throwing out some Big Macs,
some sloppy ass Big Mac in the windshield. Now they can't see.
All right,
But-
that's all we're gonna talk about right now.
All right.
We gotta keep some close to the chest.
Yeah, we can't give all the goods away. But as far as that's all I got.
Yeah, it was we discussed maybe that is the point of NASCAR, is just to get drunk and watch
That's
cars
true.
go in a circle and see
We
some
didn't get drunk.
some crashes, but yeah, it was a watch.
We'll tune in. We'll tune in, I guess, for the next race where it's a regular oval.
Yeah, regular oval.
And we'll see what's up from there. The next one is going to be in Martinsville. So I believe that one's going to be next week. So
yeah, I think it's next week.
we'll tune into that one. But as far as that, everybody here from the Full Beans team.
This was, I think, our shortest episode ever.
Yes,
Breaking records.
as always here. Full Bean Studio, signing out.